KS Services is now offering preventative maintenance plans as low as $12 a month. Preventative maintenance is so important when it comes to your HVAC system. Let us come check your system out and perform our 22-point inspection. It's better to be safe than sorry. We have so many plans to choose from and special offers that go along with them. Call today for more information. 205-322-9090. Alabama license number 11120.
Here's your weather video for this Sunday morning, February the 10th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray. A little light rain across North Alabama this morning thanks to a very subtle disturbance and a very fast flow over the southern United States, showing light rain now showing up places like Haleyville, up into the Tri-Cities, up into the Huntsville area. That area is very dry, taking a long time for that precipitation to really start working its way to the ground, but that is beginning to happen with temperatures there in the lower and middle 40s across North Alabama. Back up in northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Tennessee, into southeastern Missouri, western Kentucky, they're getting a little unknown precipitation, really some light freezing rain in those areas. Winter weather advisories do cover a wide area across the Ohio Valley, back through western Kentucky, southern Illinois, into Missouri and northern Arkansas for the threat of some light icing this morning. This is the upper level pattern at 300 millibars, up at about 35,000 feet, showing a very active fast flow across the United States. Trough in the west has brought some interesting snows to the Pacific Northwest, parts of the Seattle area, picking up a good snowfall over the weekend. For us here in Alabama, we've just been cool and mainly dry, but a little cloudy. Surface high dominating all the way from southern Canada through the Great Lakes, sort of a double-barreled high, main anchor there over the mid-Atlantic states. And that's setting up a bit of the wedge, as you know, as that high slides east of the Appalachians. Winds tend to come down the lee side of the mountains and work their way through the Carolinas and into Georgia. And sometimes into eastern Alabama. That'll be the case today. Clouds and cooler easterly winds keeping temperatures in the 40s over in that area. Now, moving ahead, just to show you what that pattern is going to look like as we head toward Tuesday at noon, you can see a very sharp trough developing through the Midwest into the Mid-South. And as it swings by, it will bring some precipitation with it along the way. Now, you see the departing rain on the Xtreme model this morning, noon today, showing that rain departing up through the Nashville area. But you can see some showers beginning to develop over southeastern Alabama and southwestern Georgia. That activity coming around the edge of that, the periphery of that high-pressure system. And we'll deal with those in central Alabama as we get into the late afternoon. This is 6 p.m. tonight, showing some scattered showers across the area. So mostly cloudy day. There's going to be some sun in the west early. And that could push temperatures into the 50s, well, really middle and upper 50s. We'll be around 52 in the I-65 corridor. Parts of east and northeast Alabama won't get out of the 40s all day. This is what those temperatures might look like off the HRRR. Showing 60s over South Alabama, maybe some 60s in eastern Mississippi. We'll have to see if that happens. But you can see the wide range in temperatures. How about 42 in Atlanta, 63 at Columbus, Mississippi for the daytime highs today. That is, of course, courtesy of the wedge. That's what wedges do. Now, let's model fans go through time. Monday at noon off the GFS, showing low pressure in the lee of the Rockies. Rain beginning to break out over Arkansas. Back through the Ohio Valley. A few showers over Alabama during the day on Monday. Monday night, this area organizes. Low pressure moves into Missouri. Ahead of a cold front, rain will be getting organized Monday night into Mississippi and Alabama. A little bit of thunder mixed in, no severe weather expected, but it looks like the brunt of the rain will come after midnight, Monday night into Tuesday morning. As you can see, rainfall quite extensive across the area at sunrise on Tuesday morning. Now, high pressure builds in, pushes it on out. The rain should be gone by Tuesday afternoon. We'll start out around in the lower to middle 60s around midnight Tuesday. Temperatures falling slowly through the day. No dramatic drop in temperatures, but we'll be in the 40s by sunset. And cool high pressure will remain in control of Alabama's weather as we head into midweek. Now, we don't expect any really cold conditions at midweek. Lower middle 30s probably for lows Wednesday morning, highs in the middle and upper 50s. That's right about where we should be for this time of year. Now, by Thursday at noon, a few showers beginning to break out ahead of the next system that's getting organized, moving out onto the plains. We'll see a few showers moving back into Alabama late on Thursday, but it looks like the brunt of the precipitation with this next system will probably be during the day on Friday. This is midnight Thursday night into Friday. You can see those showers beginning to break out across Alabama. And as we go toward Friday at 6 p.m., showers still continuing across Alabama, the main brunt during the day. Maybe a little change over to a little light snow, Tennessee Valley, Quad Cities, Muscle Shoals, that area, up into the Huntsville area. We'll watch that carefully, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. The real problems come out into the future for the Tennessee and Ohio valleys. Now, this is Saturday at noon. High pressure builds in. I think we stay in the 40s probably all day Saturday and Sunday, and that will be something to watch there. A cool, dry weekend in store for Alabama. These are what temperatures look like off of the GFS. 60s tomorrow. That 64 on Tuesday is misleading because temperatures are going to be falling quickly back into the 50s. We'll be near 60 on Wednesday. Not too bad with the continental system coming in. 50s on Thursday. Friday back up into the 60s. Chance of thunder with that activity on Friday, but again, no severe weather. And then we fall back into the 40s. Now, we start out into the longer range. This is Tuesday the 19th. We come through the President's Holiday weekend. You can see a frontal boundary setting up to the north of Alabama, having a hard time moving out of the area or through the area because of a ridge of high pressure to the southeast, locking it in place. Arctic high pressure moving into the Midwest. And this sets up the potential for not only a significant rain event for the southern tier of the southern states, but also for the possibility of some wintry precipitation. This is Tuesday morning the 19th, showing some icing in the Tennessee Valley, North Alabama, northern Mississippi, some snow in Tennessee. That's going to be something to watch there for sure. And that same trend is going to continue much of that week, wavering back to the north and occasionally as far south as southern Tennessee. But this is the setup for Wednesday night, the 20th, as things start to begin to move out. Rain begins to increase over Louisiana, moves into Mississippi and Alabama, finishing up what should be a 2 to 3 inch rain event for us. But that icing, that persistent icing continuing for northern Arkansas, northwestern Tennessee, much of Kentucky, this worries me quite a bit. That's a worrisome situation for sure. Parting gift for us on the 25th, according to the GFS. Some showers mixed in with a little snow as it moves out. That doesn't look like it'll be much of a problem. We'll watch that, though. But I'll show you this GFS wintry mix accumulation map showing significant icing events. Southern Virginia and northern North Carolina, also much of Kentucky, back into southern Missouri and west and northern Arkansas. That could be approaching an inch or more of freezing rain over that period. And, of course, that would be a significant problem for us here in Alabama. Mostly rain, 95% rain, I think, with the exception maybe on that front end, a little icing on the first day of it. But here we could see another 2 to 3 inches of rain. And interestingly, we've gotten dry over the past 30 days. So this rainfall over the next 2 weeks, probably 3 to 5 inches. Not unwelcome. Don't really have to have it, but we'll take it as we get ready to move into the spring season. Well, that's your weather video for this Sunday morning, February 10th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray. I'll be back with you next Sunday. Of course, James will have 2 days all through the week ahead. Scott Martin will have the Saturday video next week. But as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky because you'll always have something fun to look at.